Hey, it's Cody here. Been meaning to do a vlog for a while now, but finally have some time to do it. Wanted to hit up real fast about the stank video. A lot of good comments, a lot of good discussion going on in that video. And I've learned a lot about stanks over the past few weeks, maybe too much. But I will say, I was a little too hard on the actual snake over the people. But my train of thought when I was doing that video was, you know, these people have been through a lot, and I'm not really going to grill them over their decisions in the last few hours, you know, because that was really recent. That was like the day of it happening. But yeah, I think there was some neglect there with the snake. I think, in fact, I don't even think you should have any animal in a house with a young child like that. And I know that firsthand because when I was a child, I got my face spit off by a dog. So yeah, it's always a chance you take, because a lot of times children, you know, they don't know how to act around animals, and they maybe provoke them or do something that makes them mad, and then the animal goes off on the child. So that's what happened with me, and it's not fun. I wanted to say, yeah, they deserve a lot of the blame too. So that, and someone was saying, you know, dogs are at more risk of attacking than snakes. I don't know if that was true or not, because the way they were saying it was there's more dog attacks reported than there are snake attacks. But that seemed like a lopsided poll, because I think a lot more people own dogs than snakes. But then again, someone else came in and said percentage-wise, where it would count with that case, it was still worse with dogs. But yeah, a lot of good commentary. And one person, you know, I said, you know, snakes couldn't show affection or be trained, but one person says their snake, they've taught to come up every time they take it out of its glass aquarium, to come up and kiss it, which is amazing. And I tell that person, get a video camera, because that'd be the shit on the internet. I'd love to see that. Last week I was at work, and I saw a coworker go into a door. I knew he'd be out of there in a few seconds, and I was barefoot because I was doing floors this week. And as he came back, I kicked right at his face and stopped it right in front of his face, and watched him kind of blink and shudder. And his face, oh my goodness, it had the perfect expression of first fear and then what the F. It was just, he was like, oh, what the hell's going on here? It was just hilarious. But he was scared too, because that is scary. But it was funny. And he just was speechless. He didn't say anything. He just kind of scampered off. But I thought I'd share, because I got a kick out of it. No one expects me to kick high as someone's head. And this guy, he's like 6'3", so yeah. Dangerous man right here, people. Dangerous. Want to talk about a new show that's on that real fast on True TV. They got this new show at 10 o'clock on Saturday nights. Wow, what a great time slot for that beast. But on True TV, they got a Man vs. Cartoon, and I'm not sure if it's going to be, that name's kind of stupid sounding for what it really is. What I saw is just a bunch of engineers trying to get Wile E. Coyote's all of his experiments and traps to work to catch the Roadrunner. I don't know if maybe it changes topics. It may stay the same topic. They should have called it, you know, they should have called it something cooler, like Catching the Roadrunner or something. But instead it's Man vs. Cartoon. But it was pretty interesting. I mean, I liked it for the most part, because, you know, it's kind of like a Mythbusters type show. But then on the flip side, a lot of the guys are kind of smug. And that kind of wears thin fast. And they all have computer timers and everything. Stuff that, you know, Coyote never had. He doesn't have all this crap. You know, he didn't have computers. He had to go out there and catch the Roadrunner. He couldn't just sit there and time everything with a computer. Like they had a tank, and they were trying to time it to hit the Roadrunner running in turbo speed past. And they just did it all by switchboards and computers. And they still couldn't get to work, which was kind of funny and made them look bad. But yeah, I mean, it's not the same, and I'm defending a cartoon. But I did like the show. I think if you're Well, of course you're going to be up Saturday night, 10 o'clock. If you're up, go ahead and maybe watch it. If you're not doing something more important with your time. My channel of the week, which I'll be putting over here, is Medaka 350. And he's a real neat guy. He is a game collector, but he goes into the thrift stores, and this last few weeks, oh, he's been on. He's been just very funny, really topical. He'll go into the thrift stores and tape around, you know, just show random things that he sees there that he finds out. Real brave guy. I mean, that takes some cojones to go in there and, you know, tape around in it. But I mean, yeah, he doesn't care what those guys think, even if they're scary looking and they could probably overpower him and take his camera away. That's my fear, you know, the overpowering, because the numbers are against you. But he's a nice guy, and I think he does it so slyly they will never notice and overpower him and take his camera away. He also did this really cool bit where he took this really, really ugly looking Sega Genesis, really scratched up and dull, and he took this polish to it and he showed the before and after results, and it was amazing. It was like looking at a brand new Sega Genesis. Guy is a miracle worker. I was telling him he should replace Billy Mays. Is it too soon? Is it too soon to say that? But I mean, he should hawk that stuff on TV, cleaning up old game systems, because it was beautiful. It was a thing of beauty. So check him out. I'm gonna put his link up there. You know, gonna do channel of the week. Last week was Avon Stay. This week, Medaka 350. All right. Before UFC 100 hits, I just wanted to get through these two controversies that I forgot to cover about the Ultimate Fighter 9 finale. First, you watch that fight with Pearson versus Winner, and watch the fight, and what happens is at one point they both go in close, and I think they exchange knees, and Pearson claims that he got kneed in the groin. I remember Shannon, one of my subscribers, pointed this out to me too, and I said, you know, you can never pick where the penis is at all times. It could be anywhere. But I looked at it again, and it does look like it missed. And after the blow, Pearson, you know, goes off and takes a breather.
Predictable. Who's going to really try to mix up their style to confuse the other fighter? Oh, someone took a low blow. Ross Pearson is down quick. Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Let me see that again, because that looked to me like he hit it. Let's take a look at it again. Let's see it. Yeah, it's tough. Tough to tell. And you were definitely not going to tell here. It looked like he hit.
But I didn't really, it didn't really click with me at the time, but I give her due. I do think it was something he kind of, you know, played up to get. But I still understand why he needed the break, because the fight was still about, you know, wasn't like anyone was dominating or anything. So it was just a weird thing that happened. I don't know. Only Pearson would know. So maybe if someone asked him. And there's Joe Rogan, the king of all ball shots, who knows everything from A to Z when it comes to ball shots, confirming this. Also, another one was Chris Lytle tapping. There's actually a point in that fight he had with Kevin Burns where he looks like he's tapping, and it's right after that sequence where he gets rocked, and then he's starting to find his composure. So I watched it again, and it does look kind of funny. It's like really jittery. I'm going to show the clip right here.
Trouble. Lytle looking to take the leg to recover. Lytle looking to scramble. Burns looking to...
But it's not against something. I don't know. Is that in the rule book? Does it have to be against something? But it looks fishy too. But I mean, I'll give Lytle, I'll give him his word all day, every day, because he said he did not tap. He's actually confirmed. He said he don't remember tapping, and he has a pretty good memory of the fight, because he remembered when he got rocked, and Joe Rogan was interviewing him, because Joe Rogan said the wrong round. He said round 2. It was actually round 1. So yeah, I just wanted to put those out there and get them out of the way before any other event happens, and, you know, before it becomes passé to say so. I thought of a good way to go out this week would be with going out with one of those crazy shows that popped up after Who Wants to Be a Millionaire made it big. This is The Chair, which is just awful. Oh my gosh. I mean, who would think to just strap a bunch of fireworks on a chair and make people ask questions on it? That's just stupid. I'd like to fire that guy just for fun, you know. I like, you know, maybe if they had a problem firing that guy, I like to go into, be hired just for that one day to go in and fire the guy that made this.
Some furniture is born bad. The Chair, ABC's hit original game show thriller.
Let me out of here!
That punches right back.
Bad Chair.
The Chair, hosted by John McEnroe. A brand new episode Tuesday at 8/7 Central on ABC.